Today on BladeHQ.com, we just got this in. This is pretty exciting. Benchmade announced this knife on Facebook last night. It's the Benchmade 300 SN Axis Flipper. Check it out. Bam. And those sneaky guys at Benchmade, they know they were being sneaky because they announced this on Facebook last night and we got it on our doorstep this morning. So kind of funny. We weren't aware of any of that. But very cool knife. We're going to go over the specs on it. We're going to compare it to the ZT561 as well as the classic Griptilian. Give you an overall look at this knife and we'll go from there. We're also going to fold in some footage from the Spyderco Southard or Southard, however you want to pronounce that. But both flippers brand new from two different companies. So let's get to it. The overall length on this knife is 7.1 inches. The blade length is 3 inches, made from 154 cm steel, which is a great steel. If you're not familiar with its performance, check out this video. Here's a link for you to a video we made with Crockett on a Griptilian test of 154 cm steel. Ambidextrous thumb studs, axis lock, plus flipper. So however you want to open and close this knife, you've got options. We counted 5 different ways to open and open this knife. You've got the flipper, the axis lock, the thumb studs. You've got gravity. Let me see if I can get this here. I don't know if I got the space. Ooh, hit the camera and it opens. So gravity as well. You can open it the old-fashioned way. Bam. Pretty sweet. 5 different ways to open the knife. Maybe that's overkill, maybe not. Very cool either way. And it's pretty thick. Check this out. Very thick G10 scales as well. Those stainless steel liners in there, very thick as well. I wanted to show you this in comparison to the Benchmade Griptilian because this has got embedded stainless steel liners in the Griptilian. These ones go all the way down. Very nice. So just different strokes for different folks, but this one is definitely solid. It feels very solid. That's why I wanted to pull out the 755 Siebert design. Both very thick. Show you the thickness together there. Let's pull out the calipers. This one is just a tank. This is one of Benchmade's tank series. Actually, that's not a series, but they should make it one because this is a beast. Check it out. Thickness on this one is 0.61 inches on the handle, and then the 300 is 0.59. See if we can get it 0.6. Yeah, about 0.59, 0.6. So both very thick knives, and it feels that way. In the hand, this knife just feels like a beast. I say that a lot about knives. They feel like beasts, but this one is definitely in the beast category. I carry a Delica 4, and this one just feels very solid in the hand, a lot thicker than my Delica. There's your shot in the hand. Let me show you with gloves on. Throw my glove on real quick. Bam. And it feels kind of small with a glove. I think that's just the nature of the beast, you know. So, nice operation there. Very, very beautiful blade. Let's show you a size comparison with the tactical clothespin, just to kind of give you an everyday feel of where it stands size-wise. Now, the cool thing about this blade, aside from being a flipper, flippers are super hot right now, but aside from being a flipper is the price point. Check this out. MSRP on this knife is $175. So if we're comparing it to the Spyderco Southard or Southard, MSRP on the Southard is $399, 400 bucks, which a lot of people have said is overpriced. This is pretty sweet because $175 for this blade is the MSRP price on it. We're stoked about that. If you log on BladeHQ.com, there are special things there, special pricing things. So check it out. Anyway, I also wanted to mention pocket clip here is deep carry reversible. Here's a shot of it in my pocket. Check it out. I like the way it rides. It's pretty heavy. This knife weighs 4.8 ounces. Fairly heavy blade. All right, let's take a quick look at the 561 next to the 300. 561, much larger knife. Overall length on it, 8.8 versus 7.5 inches. And this one definitely just feels like a heftier knife. The weight is a lot more, 5.8 versus 4.8. But you kind of get an idea, a little bit of comparison. The blade hardness, I wanted to mention that, 58 to 61 Rockwell hardness. And let's get real particular with this blade. The blade angle is a little less than 15 degrees. I'm probably going to guess around, 13. If I were a guessing man, that's what I'd guess. So you get that idea there. I think that's about it on this knife. We are stoked about it. Those sneaky Benchmade guys came in. Oh, one last thing here. Let me show you the thickness of the blade. 0.12, 0.13 inches. Now on Benchmade's website they said it was 0.14. My calipers don't see that anywhere. 0.13. So either way, we're talking about very small numbers there. So fairly thick blade as well. Oh, I wanted to mention this is a first production run, number 200 of 1,000. So if you have any questions on this blade, be sure to ask. We just pre-sold several of them last night, and then those will get shipped out today. Make sure to buy this knife at bladehq.com. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comment section. Have a good day. There was one last little thing here that I wanted to mention. We had a viewer request this, and I think it's a great idea. They wanted to see blade play, so here's side to side, rock solid. I can barely, that's just rock solid. Nothing. And then forward and back blade play also. None. There's a little bit of flex in the steel there, in the pivot, but there's no blade play at all. And then, last but not least, blade centering. Check that out. Dead on. 2 points for Benchmade for perfect centering, plus no blade play on the brand new 300 axis flipper.